Curtain walls are next. The best view creating curtain walls is L01, and we'll start from here. Architecture, then wall, architectural, and from the list please find curtain wall exterior glazing, then edit type, then duplicate. We can call this Kia curtain wall. Okay. Function exterior, that's fine. Curtain panel, we'll come back to this. Then what we need vertical grids, fixed distance, that's perfect, and we can have distance 1000, so every meter will have a mullion going down. Horizontal grids, we don't need any, so none. Then what kind of mullions will have it? Vertical, because we'll have every meter vertical grid. That means we would like to have also vertical mullions. So interior type, choose 50 by 150, and the same for the borders, 50, 150, and the same here. Then we can leave it as it is, the rest, then OK. Now we are going to use grids to create the curtain wall. I need to check the height of it, so escape, double click the section, and you can see the first curtain wall is going to be 2600, the second one 2800, and the third one is going to be up to here, which is 3350. Okay, so let's start with 2600. Go back to L01, architecture, wall, architectural, and you should get curtain wall as the first. If not, open the list and find it. Then L01 will be the base constraint. Top constraint, I want also L01. But now be careful, if you move your cursor out of the window, you will get an error. Okay? So you need to do the changes first and then you can apply. So wall, architectural, curtain wall, base constraint L01, top constraint L01, and the top offset will be 2600, which is actually an offset from L01 because base and top are the same, so that will be the total height of the curtain wall. Then if we move out, we'll apply the changes, and now we are ready to create the curtain wall. Use the peak lines, then height. This should be fine, we already set this up here, but the only thing I want to change is the offset should be 300, and I'm going to create a curtain wall that is an offset from B1 grid, from C1 grid, and from A6. Each time that curtain wall was created outside from the grid. There is one thing I would like to change. When you select the curtain wall, I would like to have the glass inside. So the blue two arrows will switch the sides. The same is with this one. Select the curtain wall, press the arrows, that's correct now. Then select the curtain wall, press the arrows, that's correct. Next we'll create a curtain wall here, there and there on 3 corners. So if I select the existing curtain wall that I already created, left click, right click, create similar, then pick lines, 300 offset. Make sure that you create outside of the building in the external part. So one click, second click, third click. We need to switch the sides that the glass is inside. So the correct way that the curtain wall should go around the column on outside in an external part. The same here. Select the curtain wall, click the arrows, and the same here. Select the curtain wall, click the arrows. Then we need to clean up the corners. Select the curtain wall, trim, extend corners, and then select one and this one, this and this, this and this, also this corner, and the last two are here. What else we need? We need another curtain wall going around the internal part. Escape, then select the curtain wall, right click, create similar. This time I would like to use a line tool with 300 offset, and I'm going to create from here to here. Make sure that the curtain wall goes on this side, so from the center of the building. So one click, second click, then the same here, and the same here. Then we would like to change the sides, so the glass will go inside the building. The same here, inside the building, and the same here, inside. Then trim the corners, and let's see how it looks like in 3D. So if we go to 3D, then we have our curtain wall going around. Yes, that's how it should be. The next, what we'd like to do is go to modify and then select or come over one of the curtain walls and then press tab key. Then tab key will select all the curtain walls in that level. Once they are blue, then left click to select it. So all the curtain walls are selected now. Ctrl C from your keyboard, then paste, align to selected levels, and the levels I would like to copy are L02, hold Ctrl key, L03, so 2 levels, then OK. Now Revit copied the walls all the way up. The only thing we will need to do is change the heights, as they are not correct. So again, let's check the height of the second floor. So it's 2800 and the third floor is 3350. Let's start from this 2800. If I go to 3D and if I come over here and I press tab key, I could select all curtain walls in that level, then left click, and the change I'm going to apply here, top offset is going to be 2800, then enter. Then I'll do the same for my top floor. So come over here, tab key, left click, then that was 3350. Move outside of the window and the change has been done. Also, we forgot about our curtain wall inside, so we can still do it if we come over here and I press Tab key and select 3 in once, then left click to select all of them, and then Ctrl C, then paste, align to selected levels, select level 2, hold Ctrl key, select level 3, both levels are selected in blue, then OK. Then we got the curtain walls all the way up. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do the change as well for the second floor, which I need to press Tab key to select 3 curtain walls, left click to select them. Then this change is going to be 2800. That's done. Select this one, Tab key, select, left click. Then this is going to be it was 3350 minus 400. As you remember, the roof slopes inside, so it's actually lower, 400, so it will be 2950. Let's see if that works. If we go to our section, we can see, yes, the curtain walls go exactly to our profile. Okay, so 3D view. The change that we need to do with our curtain walls, that is, we need to move them out and out here on 3 corners. So if we go to L01, that's correct. L02, we select the corner here, we go to Move tool, left click, and then select somewhere in empty space here, then move it out until Revit says perpendicular. If shows this symbol, then type 2000, then hit enter. Perfect, that works. Make sure you're in L02 level, then this should go 2000 that way. So select it, go to the Move tool, left click, then go up. This time Revit should say vertical and type 2000 and move it. If you get an error or information, what Revit is saying that Revit had to delete some mullions because the distance is shorter, so it was not enough space to place all the mullions that we had before, and that's okay with us. Delete elements, escape. Do the same for this part, select it, Move tool, left click, make sure it says perpendicular, type 2000, enter, delete elements, escape. Let's go to L03, select the wall, go to the Move tool, left click somewhere here, perpendicular. This time we'll type 4000, enter, and then select this one, Move tool, zoom in, perpendicular, type 4000, enter, delete elements, that's fine, and the same here, select it, move, left click, then vertical 4000, enter, delete elements, escape, go to the 3D view, and we should have our curtain walls done. We can check with section box. If we go to our view and we select the section box, you can see the section through the building and see where we are with the structure and also with the architectural part. Looks good. So I'm going to unselect the section box